अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम, अम्मा बअद। Honorable Director, respected teachers, distinguished guests, people on the dais, and my dear sisters. The 15th of August is a highly grateful day for Indians as they celebrate India Independence Day and pay tribute to all liberation warriors. We have gathered here to celebrate the 76th Independence Day as well. In this momentous occasion, I wish you all very happy Independence Day. Dear audience, today I will be talking about Muslims in India's freedom struggle. The famous writer Mr. Kushwant Singh once wrote, Indian freedom is written in Muslim blood, since their participation in freedom struggle was much more in proportion to their small percentage of the population. There are 95,300 names of freedom fighters written on India Gate, Delhi. Out of these, 61,945 are Muslims, which means 65% freedom fighters are Muslims. Muslim leaders who contributed in India's freedom struggle. They are Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, Maulana Muhammad Ali, Maulana Shaukat Ali, Allama Iqbal, Muhammad Barakatullah, by Amma, Wizard mother of Ali brothers, Badruddin Tayyab ji, Hakim Ajmal Khan, Dr. M.A. Ansari, Dr. Saifuddin Kichlu. If you have an analytical look on the history books or the records available on internet, you will find hundred and thousand names of Muslim freedom fighters, their sacrifices and their movements for the sake of the country, India, and their strong determined intention to make free their country from the bondage of British rulers. Time doesn't permit me to talk in details. I will just narrate you some of them more. Dr. Bashir Ahmed, Syed Amir Ali, Dr. Syed Muhammad, Hasrat Mohani, Nawab Abdul Latif, Syed Ahmad Sirhindi, Syed Ahmad Bereli, Maulana Shibli Numani, Munshi Karamat Ali, Munshi Zakaullah were very few names in the history of freedom movement. But there are many Muslim leaders who are forgotten by our writers. Fanatics say they left India. Muhammad Barakatullah worked along with Ramchandra and Bhagat Singh. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan was closely working with Gandhiji, and so he is called Frontier Gandhi. In tribute to Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, Gandhiji writes, I have had the privilege of being associated with Maulana Abul Kalam Azad in national work since 1920. His nationalism is robust as his faith in Islam. The first freedom struggle against the British in 18th century, India was by the Mysorean ruler Hyder Ali and his son Tipu Sultan during the 1780s and 1790s. Mysorean rockets were the first iron-cased rockets successfully deployed for military use. Hyder Ali and his son Tipu Sultan used rockets and cannons effectively against the British invaders during the 1780s and 1790s. Everyone knows that Rani of Jhansi fought to get the kingdom for her adopted child. But hardly anybody knows that Begum Hazrat Mahal was the unsung heroine of the first war of independence. Ashfaqullah Khan was the first to be hanged at the age of 27 years for conspiring against the British Raj. The last Mughal emperor Bahadur Shah Zafar was the first to strongly fight for Indian freedom, which led to the 1857 independence struggle. Muslims lived here, ruled here, and died here. But they developed India into a unified and civilized country by bringing in abundant knowledge in literature, architecture, judicial and political structure, government body and management structure, which is still used in Indian management strategy. So, Muslim contribution in India's freedom struggle is uncountable and unforgettable. I end up my talk with the message: read the history and learn their bravery accents and don't let them be forgotten. Otherwise, you will destroy yourself. As the poet says, ذا قوم ليس يدرون الخبر. I convey my thanks to listen to me with a great passion. Thank you.